just a hand?
Investigate the desk, look at the hand, see if it's severed or anything like that.
And as you come around to take a closer look at the actual hand, you see it is indeed attached to a body. And Alana's coming up, so let's bring Alana over.
Silver, can I pick around this rubble down here quickly?
You may. The hand itself, or the body, is rather well dressed, and just looking at it, you could roll history if you want.
Okay.
Really could as well if she's investigating it.
I'll just help Falana investigate, I guess.
Alright. Well, investigating the body, Lily is definitely able to identify that he has some very high-ranking ornaments on his outfit. You'd hazard a guess that this here is probably the Inquisitor.
Lily's going to say, well, guys, I think maybe we found him. She's going to call down below and say, guys, come on up. I think we found the Inquisitor.
I'm going to search everything here before anyone has a chance to come up.
You're not going to have... You're going to have, like, 30 seconds. That's not enough time.
Crayton's up there.
Yeah. You're not going to have enough time.
God damn it.
She's still going to try to search the body before the outsider comes over.
Alright, so on the Inquisitor's body itself, there's nothing particularly important aside from as you roll him over, you see his arm is clutched to his chest, and you see that there is a book that he was attempting to guard very dearly in it. Looking over his body, you can see that there are a few small puncture wounds, but they don't appear to be bleeding.
Oh, Silver, did I find anything in that rubble?
You did not actually find anything in the rubble, no.
I'm going to go
Are the
ahead.
puncture wounds?
I'm going to go ahead and...
They're over his body. There's like a few of them in the back of his shoulder.
Not on his neck.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead
and not on it.
Try to take the book from his hands. Basically, I'll keep good guard over this.
While she tries that, I literally sink a sword into his head.
Fair enough.
Just in case.
Lily's gonna look. What is he wearing? Is he wielding any weapons? Does he have any wands?
He does not appear to have any weapons on his body. He's like wearing some sort of medium armor. It's very ornate, very fancy.
Fancy.
Can we tell what type of medium armor?
Oh god, that's what's going on today. Fuck.
Talca.
Give me a moment. I'm got to deal with a thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about 2 hours after that, 3 hours after that makes total fucking sense. Alright, and what were you asking again?
What type of medium armor is it?
I don't have it off the top of my head. It's not magical, it's just ornate.
Okay. I was wondering if it might be good for someone, but if it's not magical.
Lily, it's just fancy.
Yeah. As for when Crayton, when Silas, whatever I want to call him, sunk his sword into his head, the body made no movement.
Lily's gonna take the armor anyways. Gonna take the armor off. We can sell it.
Sorry.
Fair enough. Just throw Inquisitor's armor in the thing. And as you take it off, you see that there are much more in the way of puncture wounds on his body. He does not appear to be moving. Falana was going to be reading the book, correct?
Of course.
Okay.
Or at least skim it and see if there's anything mentioned.
Skimming through the book, you see that this is a journal, and it's written in common, and there is quite a bit of information in it. As you skim through it, you see references that he makes very few decisions without the use of his aid. And he mentions that it's a female elf. Most of the actual decisions are done with her aid, with her instruction. He is not so much a figurehead. He does have like the say at the end of the day, but he finds it hard to disagree with her views at times.
Is this read out loud? I'm just asking. Sorry.
I don't expect it's read out loud. No.
Okay.
She is not. Falana does not give out information. Ever.
Yeah, Falana is stingy and everything.
Oh boy.
All right then. So,
Fun.
more stuff that you will go through and read is, like, it kind of goes through the various journal entries time after time. It eventually gets to the point where, like, the first mention of the salt mines, and goes through that a little bit. He makes a mention at one point how he found an interesting artifact buried in the back of one of the little like mine shafts in the chasm over to the side. It was a rapier. And when he picked it up, he could hear a voice inside of his head, questioning, seeking knowledge, trying to learn things. And as he himself, and makes mention of this, is a Prevere, is a great seeker of knowledge, he decided to keep it and see what more he could learn. And
Oh, no.
that was about 2 weeks ago. As time went on more and more, he started to realize, and he makes a mention at the end of this, that he thinks it's due to the rapier. He's able to see things when he looks at his aide out of the corner of his eyes, as though she is much larger than she appears, and he hears spiders skirting all over the place. And he's getting rather paranoid, and as you go further and further to the end of it, he makes a mention that he is fearful that he has been led astray, that he may have done things that he should not have done, and that he's going to confront his aide. The final passage is stained with a little bit of blood, and it just makes a mention. I was right. That bitch should die, but I not have the strength.
Falana's gonna take the book, slam it closed, put it in her own bag. The lens doesn't exist. It was a demon posing as an elf. His
You
aide.
don't know that. Is anyone else actually looking around?
No.
Lily, well,
I will be.
Investigation.
while
I'm looking
Falana
around.
was reading the book, Lily would be looking
Yeah.
through the backs of the books on the bookshelf and seeing what's there.
Trash.
And
Trash.
as
trash.
Lily looked around and find things in the back of the book, roll an investigation.
Natural one.
10. You look
I guess
around, you
so.
see most of these books are actually in better shape. They're a little worn down, but it's a bit of illegible stuff. A lot of history, a lot of information, nothing too important pertaining to what you're looking for, though.
Surina can do an investigation. She may as well.
Elf. What was in the book?
It's his journal.
Yes. I was asking for the contents of it.
His aide is what we were looking for, unfortunately.
Funny enough. Same thing.
Has anyone
But
else do an
I
investigation?
ask your purpose here.
Great investigation.
Just to
checks.
look
Yeah,
around.
we
more.
all kind of just rolled mediocre.
Surina tried.
Luckily, it wasn't actually that hard to find. Oh my lord. Yeah.
Sorry,
Was actually Crayton's 14 for an investigation roll? Was that for this?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so that's actually what you need. When
Yeah.
Crayton looks around, he actually does notice that there is a rather ornate box sitting on the top of the shelf of one of the bookshelves.
I'm gonna take that box, open it up.
And as you pull the box down, you see that there are a few blood-smeared fingerprints on the side of it. And when you open it up, you discover that there is a purple-framed hourglass sitting
Lovely.
perfectly in like red velvet case.
Oh, be careful about those. Careful about timepieces. They do weird things sometimes.
I'm gonna
Did I
take
say
it.
timepiece? I said. Did I say hourglass? I meant to say
Yes, you said hourglass.
I didn't mean to say hourglass. I meant to say magnifying glass.
Magnifying.
Oh,
There was a
okay.
glass,
yeah.
yes.
Never mind then.
Oh, well.
Crayton's gonna look it over. Crayton's gonna look it over, and he's not even gonna bother about it for the moment. He just pocket it.
Okay.
Do
Do we see him pick it up?
You're gonna see him pull it down, probably.
Oh yeah, they can ask about it. He just
Yeah.
doesn't.
I think that's what we were looking for.
And there's a desk here in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Can
Yeah,
Lily,
Falana's gonna check that.
Okay,
can Lily search the desk, please?
You may. Val, what were you saying?
I'm gonna pause. You just said that's the. Did you say in character that's the thing you're looking for?
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Okay, then you suddenly dropped it. Can just try and keep it together. Just not jump between two things.
We're trying. We never do. This is what always happens.
You're looking for this thing.
Yeah.
That's their primary goal.
I'll chuck it over to Lily. Take it.
Why her?
Don't give anything to her. It's gonna get lost.
Lily
Cause
has
that-
the bag of holding, guys. Lily's gonna
How the
put it
hell-
in the bag of holding.
How the hell would he know that?
Well,
It's kind of
Threw it
obvious.
to the one who appeared to be in the lead.
Yes. Also, because unlike the three of you, I actually consider her to be a bit trustworthy.
that's funny.
You trust her more
That-
than
I
Hilarious.
should say something. All right, so you look
That's
through.
pathetic.
You look through the desk itself. You see that there's the main drawer on it on the top, which appears to have been jammed shut, and everything else, like you can open it up pretty easily. You see that there's like blank pages ink pen or ink, quills, etc., etc.
Can Lily open
Sorry.
up the jammed jar?
Roll in athletics. Athletics is good. You are able to just put your hand on the edge of the drawer and then on the desk itself and just reach it back, yanking with all your might as it breaks free and shows the contents. Inside, there is a very ornate rapier.
Oh, this looks cool. She's
That
gonna,
rapier.
she's gonna hand
Let
it
me
to...
see it.
Why?
Let me see that rapier.
D-
Because it was mentioned in his journal, it's important.
nice for you to finally share the information.
Lily's gonna hold on to it, but let Falana see it.
Delana's gonna put her hands on it. Alright, rapier. I know you're sentient. Tell me what happened.
Swords don't speak. Do swords speak?
1 second, please. Did I actually... Oh, god damn it. Load faster, docs. I apologize. I'm kind of dealing with this other thing right now, so it's really irritating to go through. Alright.
Do you want to take a 5-minute break or something? And
Is
A
something
5-minute
moving?
break is not going to matter. This is not going to wear off for hours.
Something is moving it.
Guessing you're still exhausted and stuff?
It's not that I'm exhausted. Side effect from medicine. I'm gonna be
Oh,
like this for a
okay.
while. And Falana, as you put your hand on the rapier, you actually do hear a voice in your head. It's not so much monotone. It speaks very clearly and concisely. Ah, a new master. What happened to the old one?
Wouldn't Lily hear this too?
I was about
No,
to ask.
It's
Lily
telepathic.
Lily is holding
mentally
onto
back.
the rapier.
No, because Lily picked it up.
He was betrayed by his aide.
It gets to choose who it's
Okay.
speaking to.
Oh.
It's telepathic. You can choose.
Okay.
What did you say, Falana?
He was betrayed by his aide.
Yeah, you told us that.
I think she's saying it mentally, so it's like... she
Yeah,
just-
that was mentally.
The aide. Oh, yes, I remember that. I remember that woman. He was quite curious about her. He drew out that lens he had and went to look at her. That was the last I saw of him. Where is he?
He's on the other side of his desk, perished.
Oh. Oh my. That is... most sad, most unhappy. How now am I able to locate knowledge?
I'm practicing the arcane arts, and I'm
Yeah,
constantly
At this,
searching for
at this,
more material.
sorry. At this point, Crayton's gonna grab the sword.
We now have 3 people holding onto the sword, so...
And
Surina's just gonna look at this in confusion, and she's probably just gonna go back downstairs.
And at this point, like, Falana doesn't hear anything else, but after probably a moment or two, you all hear a voice aloud in common. Would you all be so kind as to allow only one to hold me?
I was having a conversation here.
I grew tired of this fast. I wanted to see what was going on.
Lily's gonna pull the sword away from Falana. Okay.
Excuse me, I was having a conversation.
Well, let's give him his wish, all right? Sword thing. Mr. Sword.
His wish is to seek knowledge. I
Yeah,
don't
well, let me
think
talk
you're
to
going
him.
to be able.
Hold on a second. Mr. Sword thingy. Do you speak? No? Who do you want to be with?
One who will find knowledge. Away from the dark, preferably.
Away from the dark. Okay. Knowledge is not my thing. Masked Man, you probably like dark. So, last one is you. She hands it to Falana.
Cough, cough, cough.
Thank you. I apologize about that.
Now, can you guys have your
In-
special bonding moment later?
So you're going to be the one to carry me then. Are you going to go after the one who killed my previous owner?
We're going to try. If we can find her, then good. However, I believe she's trapped herself inside this mine. It will only be a matter of time before she perishes on her own.
Do you really believe that? Do you have any proof?
No, I don't.
That's Falana in a nutshell. My God.
However, we'll
Boy,
find out whenever
okay.
we find her.
All right. And now the group as a whole is going to go downstairs.
So,
Yep.
was there anything else in that jar? Just the sword?
Just the store was in the drawer.
Okay.
You get the feeling that he kind of shoved it in there to keep it away from his aide.
Alana's gonna ask Lily if she can see the hourglass, just or not hourglass, but the magnifying glass, because she just wants to see how it actually just how it works.
Lily will hand it to Elana.
All right.
And she'll just
Next-
kind of look through it at around the room.
All right. And all right. Before we get started, next question is: who has light spell or a torch?
I do.
Surina.
I've got a lantern.
All right.
Lily technically has light from her sword.
Do you mean lit right now, or the capability?
I'm looking
of
for
being
bright light.
Lily's got light.
Surina.
All right. All right. And as Elana kind of moves the hourglass around, she kind of looks it over and she sees that there's like a little button, like a slide on the side of it. Are you gonna try to move it?
Yeah.
All right. So you move the slide up and you look through it, and everything seems to have a very faint purple tint to it as you move it across the room, and everything appears mostly as it was. When you pass over Falana, however, you do see that there is almost like a spectral figure. You can't make out many details, but he's standing right next to her. The best you can tell, he looks almost like a scholar of some sort.
And hearing what we just heard about the sword, I think it's kind of obvious.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nothing immediately. After about a minute, you'll see that it automatically deactivates.
Alrighty. Interesting. And then she'll put it back in the bag of holding with Lily.
Going further.
Anything else you guys want to do in here?
That background noises are lovely.
No, let's move on. We need to find that elf.
Lily's gonna open the door.
Next room. Again, it's a real small one.
Lily's gonna open the door.
This room, however, is much more impressive. Sitting before you is what appears to be a large boiler, almost, with various pipes coming off leading in every direction. The most impressive of the pipes being the ones going up here.
I'm going to investigate the boiler.
All right.
Going up where?
Go with the largest of the pipes going up here, where you
Oh.
see that there's a small panel type thing connecting to the next room. Investigating the boiler, you're actually able to see that this is obviously not a natural boiler. It is magically powered. The exact manner of the magic power in it eludes you.
Do I see any way to open it up?
You see that there are several handles on it that you could probably rotate to undo if you wish.
I'm going to try and open it up.
All right.
Does Lily see the thing up there that she could see with dark vision?
What thing?
The tokens.
God damn it! I should have had that blocked off. That is my mistake. Boop, boop. There. I missed all but one.
Okay, I guess not.
Yeah, no, that's supposed to be doors. I went through, and there's a lot of cubbies on this map.
I've noticed.
All right. Yeah, so you kind of know what's coming up ahead. Spoilers. All right, so as Crayton goes to undo the knobs, roll an intelligence check. Just flat intelligence.
Yeah, just sorry. No, whoops, I saved.
Risu, can you mute, please?
Yeah, please. That is awful.
Thank you.
Every session.
Every single one.
Yeah. 18.
All right, nice.
Blame Maz.
Yeah, we know. I blame Mez for everything at this point because you need to get your own place. All right then. So as you work through all the various nozzles and you undo them, whatever here and there, you find the one that appears to be the key to it all, and you kind of just shift it to the side, and you hear a soft whistle in this room as all the heat and the pressure is released. And as it does so, you see the flames inside. They start to just kind of, inside a little window, you see them kind of just shaking around. Though it's not like the wind is blowing them out. It's like they're trying to get free. Through one of the nozzles, right over down here, you see a bunch of flames shoot out. And Lily, you moved to the wrong spot.
You might also be on the wrong layer because I couldn't see any of your pings.
I know.
Yeah.
I wasn't pinging.
Okay.
Oh, that might have been it. Yeah, I was on the wrong layer for that much. But it's like, yeah, that wasn't a ping there for that being moved. So,
Surina just barely made it.
that was the wrong thing I wanted to open up. I wanted to bring this up. But as it opens up, a fire elemental, to the best that you can see, bursts out of the side of this machine, and he just starts attacking what he can.
Hi.
So we don't roll initiative yet. Did I actually put this in? Okay. So Lily, you're going to take 5 fire damage, and you are now on fire.
Cool. Stay in the life.
Mm-hmm. Now we roll initiative.
This is why you don't touch knobs, guys. It's funny coming from Louis. Anyways.
It's really funny coming from you, Jeeps. You touch every goddamn thing and get us into trouble more often than not.
Yeah, well, she can take
All
it.
right. So
Oh,
fire elemental now
except-
is going to move off to the right and land in Surina and Falana space.
Do I get an attack opportunity?
Yes, you will.
And I've got the greatsword out, so yeah.
All right. So Falana is going to take 8 fire damage. Surina is going to take 2. You do indeed crit, however.
Jesus Christ, she is the Matilda of this game.
I am curious if the fire will heal it instead, though.
Just cold.
I think it's just immune.
20.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
So 24 damage.
Well, is it immune to the fire or heal from the fire?
Takes 24 damage, that's all I'm telling you.
Okay.
And you two have both taken fire damage from it being right on top of you, and it's going to reach out and try to touch Crayton. It's going to touch Crayton.
Can I dodge out of it? Out of the way? With uncanny? No, evasion don't work. Sorry.
So you are going to take 10 fire damage, and you are put on fire.
Lovely.
And that'll be it for its turn. Oh, it has another attack, actually, so it's going to touch Crayton again. And it's gonna
Just
miss
like straight up touch?
and it's
God
going to miss
damn it.
Crayton this time.
I hate touch.
Bad touch. Bad touch.
Bad touch, fire,
All
bad.
right, so Falana's turn.
That's hot.
You know that you could take an action to put out the fire, otherwise you're going to be burning at the start of your turn. So you're going to take... how much fire damage are you going to take this turn? Falana's going to take 8 fire damage this turn.
Should I do her action?
Yes, go ahead.
Oh,
She's
she's
here. She's just muted because of...
So regardless of Falana's turn, if you're here, type something. I don't care.
She's currently typing. It's
Yeah.
on my end, at least.
Don't type on your... Oh, God, it's connection is the problem.
Do, 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 do.
She doesn't have another action surge. Does
No,
she?
she doesn't.
Oh, wait, short rest.
No,
yes.
you took a short rest.
Short rest, yeah,
Yes.
short rest does it. I thought it was long rest.
My bad, sorry. I should know that.
You should.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I think that misses.
I don't have connection, so I can't see it yet.
13
13.
attack roll. Ray of Frost.
13 attack roll will actually hit.
Oh,
9 cold damage.
Silver.
So it'll take 9 damage, yes.
My uncanny dodge would have helped me against that. Would have half that damage of that grab when I said I was going to use it.
Can you
Alright, so
dodge?
you only take 5 damage then.
Because I could see the attack coming, so it caught me. But
Yeah.
Target speed is reduced by 10 until start of Falana's next turn.
Okay. Alright, so that it for Falana?
She also took a action to put out her fire. I don't know if you saw that or not.
I didn't see anything. I have no connection.
Okay. She's gonna step
Uh,
back, take an action
I'm
to
gonna
put her
refresh.
fire out, and action surge, and then Ray of Frost, and that's what we did.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna refresh because I'm not seeing shack shit.
hey guys, tell me, does Risu's character actually use Dex? For
Yeah,
a
she
second.
does.
Oh, fair enough then.
Yeah, she does use Dex, so
I
Yeah.
did not hear Dex. I heard an I sound
Yeah.
there.
Rapiers use Dex, so her main stat is Dex. So yeah.
Just making sure.
all
I
right.
didn't know if Risu was being
There we
Risu.
go. Now I can see everything.
It's
All right,
Risu.
so next
Yeah.
up is Lily's turn.
Lily gonna drop her greatsword. Gonna pull out the stone blade, and
Okay.
is going to automatically crit.
Okay.
And is going to spend.
It crit anyways.
Is going to
Did
spend.
you move? God fucking really? Refresh again.
Is going
Roll
to
20 is
spend
not liking the DM right now.
a trip
Now look
attack
at worse it's been.
as well on that.
Well, I can't really do shit until I get control of this back.
Okay.
Right about there, I think. Come on, game. Come on, game. All right, so you wouldn't have crit naturally.
He was one off.
Yeah, it was
One off, yeah.
19. The green box. What I do is I set the crit to 0 or to 1 so that it automatically crits.
All right, so
Oh, so-
that's gonna go through and do. Fucking map still isn't loading properly.
Oh, it didn't do a crit anyways. It was only a 19. I
Yep.
thought it was a.
Is it just one of the crit rolls or both of them?
Just 1.
All right, so it's gonna do 23 damage plus 9 damage, so 31 or 32 damage.
That's
And
a
I'll have
first
to make
attack.
a save.
Can he even go prone?
I can't tell you until I can get the sheet up, and this isn't loading right now.
Okay.
You are fire elemental. Okay, I have the sheet up at least. Question: can you see this ping?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, then I have enough access back. The map just hasn't loaded yet.
Everything's
He
just going
cannot go
perfectly for
prone.
you today.
Yeah, he cannot go. Oh, this day is freaking horrible for me. He cannot go prone.
All right. So second attack.
And he's going to take 13 slashing damage from it.
Okay. Action surge. 2 more attacks. She's just gonna reckless.
Okay. And the 12 and the 11.
Yep.
Another 23 damage. Still alive, but the flames are kind of weaker and flickering. Alana.
Alana will. We're probably going to not rest after this, right?
We don't know.
I don't know.
Either way, I'm just going to Hex, give it disadvantage on I don't know what, and then Eldritch Blast twice.
Strength checks.
Okay.
It's checks, not saving throws, so I don't know.
Strength.
So the first one will miss, the second one will hit for 6 force damage.
And 1d6 necrotic.
He's alive still. Crayton.
Oh, Lily's on fire. How much damage do I take?
1d10 at the start of your turn.
Okay.
That's 1d10.